मन का रखे ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
तन और मन का रखे ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
काउंसलर को बताए अपना हाल,
काउंसलर को बताए अपना हाल,
जो सुने हमारे मन के सवाल। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Namaskar learners and viewers, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our special session Sahyog. We would like to inform you that Sahyog sessions are held under the beautiful initiative of Ministry of Education as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan for providing psychosocial support to our parents, teachers and of course our students across the country. You are watching us on eVidya channel number 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube channel ncertofficial. The topic that we have taken up today in this session Sahyog is use of digital technology to improve mental health among students. It's a very interesting topic where we will learn how digital technology is playing an important role when it comes to the mental health of the students. So, you have questions, you have doubts, you have suggestions or feedback, whatever it is, please feel free to connect with us. But before I tell you about our telephone numbers and the email ID, it's time for me to introduce you all to our experts. We are joined by Ms. Rari R. She is a practicing counselor. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for the welcome.
Yes. And we are also joined by Dr. Tehseen Taj. She is from RIE NCERT, Mysuru. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, viewers and learners, it's very important to seek answer for all your questions and you can do that by calling us on our phone numbers. I am going to tell you two telephone numbers. First one is our eVidya number, which is 8800440559, and we also have a national tele helpline number for you, which is 844-844-0632. In case you have questions that you would like to send us through an email, please take down our email ID, which is sahyog.ncert@ciet.nic.in. And right now, since you are also watching us on our YouTube channel NCERT Official, you can always go to the comment section or live chat box and drop your questions, queries, suggestions and feedback there. So now, let's move ahead in this particular session called Sahyog, and the topic once again is here. It is use of digital technology to improve mental health among students. Now, my first question is to Ms. Rari R. Ma'am, we all know that digital technology is playing an important role in our everyday life. But when it comes to the mental health of students, what is its role there? Please tell us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the question. As ma'am has already pointed out, technology has become an inevitable part of our daily life, and we often discuss about the negative effects of technology on students' life, like their lack of concentration, over-addiction, and the following physical and mental ailments due to that. So, but using it positively will help society in managing their mental health, and e-mental health is an emerging topic of discussion these days. So while coming to the answer for the specific question, how it is a valuable tool in improving mental health in various ways, some of the benefits include, the first one is the accessibility to information. So digital platforms offer access to information about mental health conditions, symptoms, treatments, and coping strategies. And this helps in educating individuals and reducing stigma. So this information is the currency these days, and people will be able to get information on various things like this due to digital technology. And the second one is therapeutic tools. There are numerous mental health apps and online platforms that offer therapy, meditation, stress management, and mood tracking tools. So these provide convenient and affordable support for individuals who are seeking help. So in this way also, digital technology can act as a therapeutic tool. Not even a person is needed for the therapy. So in this way also, technology is helping individuals to cope up. And the third one we can talk about is the remote counseling and support individuals will get through digital technology. We know teletherapy and online support groups allow people to access mental health professionals and peer support from the comfort of their own homes. Like it overcomes the geographical barriers. And the fourth point we can talk about is the monitoring and tracking. So wearable devices and apps can track and monitor sleep patterns, physical activity, and stress levels. And it provides users to get insights into their overall well-being and enabling them to make necessary adjustments. So this is another advantage of digital technology on mental health. And fifth one we can talk about is community and support networks. We know social media is a very inevitable element in our life these days. So this social media and online communities offer spaces for individuals to connect, share experiences, and find solidarity. And it will help to reduce feelings of isolation and loneliness to a very great extent. So in this way also, digital technology is helping individuals to cope up with the stress and the tensions. And the sixth one we can talk about is the early detection and intervention. This digital technology is helping individuals to detect early. This AI-powered tools can analyze patterns in behavior or language to identify the signs of mental health issues early, and it will prompt for interventions or support by this AI-powered tools only. Kind of things.
Right. So we have understood that what role exactly digital health technology is playing in case of mental well-being of students. Now, Dr. Tehseen, I would like to ask you about the digital health interventions that are available for mental well-being. Dr. Tehseen, can you hear us? Am I audible to you? Dr. Tehseen, am I audible to you? All right, so we have seen that how digital health interventions are available for all of us, and we have only heard about digital technology sometimes creating distractions for the students, but I know that's not the case, and we've learned about it. There are certain apps that can track your sleep, that can monitor your routine, and also as per the presentation we saw that how important it is to use the digital technology the correct way. And its role is apparent there because we are talking here about the mental well-being of students, and when we talk about the mental well-being of students, it actually can be a boon for them. Let's not talk about I would say that there are drawbacks of digital technology. We know how digital technology is being used for education, but now digital technology is also being used for tracking the mental health of students, and Sahyog session is all about the mental well-being of our learners, because through this session we are trying to provide psychosocial support to them. And of course, further in the session we will also learn about different interventions that are available to us when it comes to aiding the mental well-being of students. We know that in today's time everybody is so busy in their life, and the pressure of studying, the peer pressure actually adds a lot to the health of students. And now we are taking a short break over here. Please watch this informative video and we'll be right back with Sahyog session.
मन का रखें ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
तन और मन का रखे ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
काउंसलर को बताएं अपना हाल,
काउंसलर को बताए अपना हाल,
जो सुने हमारे मन के सवाल। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632। तन और मन का रखें ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
तन और मन का रखे ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
काउंसलर को बताएं अपना हाल,
काउंसलर को बताए अपना हाल,
जो सुने हमारे मन के सवाल। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Welcome back, learners and viewers. You are watching our special session Sahyog, where we are talking about today use of digital technology to improve mental health among students. And we have learned already, what is the important role of a digital technology when it comes to the mental health of the students. Now, Ms. Rory, I have another question for you. You have beautifully explained us about its role, its importance. Now, please tell us about the ways through which digital technology can actually help in reducing stigma around the mental health of the students.
Yes. So, thank you for the question, ma'am. Digital technology expands access to resources, it provides support and offers innovative ways to manage and improve mental health that we have already discussed. Also, it plays a pivotal role in mental health and fostering open conversations about well-being. Actually, this is what it is losing these days. People are not ready to open up. And for such people, digital technology play a very important role, at least. So the first point I can talk about is the anonymity and the accessibility it provides. So it provides anonymity, enabling individuals to seek information, support and guidance without any fear of judgment.
Right.
And this accessibility overall encourages more people to openly discuss their experiences. So that is the benefit of the digital technology to reduce the stigma. It is something that should not be talked about. That kind of a stigma get reduced because of the anonymity and the accessibility digital platforms provide. And the second point is how it can be used as an educational resource to reduce the stigma. The technology offers a vast array of educational content, allowing people to learn about mental health conditions, symptoms, and coping mechanisms. So this kind of education, what digital technology is providing to individuals, will help them to get to know more about it, and it will get to reduce the stigma. This knowledge helps combat misconceptions and encourages empathy and understanding among the individuals and those who are suffering mental illness, and also those who can support them also will get this knowledge.
Right.
And the third one we can talk about is the online communities and support groups available. So through forums, social media, and specialized apps, individuals can connect with others facing similar challenges, and these communities offer support, sharing experiences and advice, reduce isolation, and fostering a sense of belonging. So, this can reduce stigma of mental health issues like to a great extent. And fourth one we can talk about is the teletherapy and the counseling services digital platforms provide. So these digital platforms enable remote access to professional mental health services. Teletherapy removes geographical barriers, as we have already discussed, and making counseling more accessible and convenient. Thus, it encourages individuals to seek professional help without facing any geographical or logistical constraints. So
Right.
that will be a great benefit for them. Those who are not ready to open up and like those who can't travel, it is according to their convenience. They can make use of this counseling services. So the last but not the least is advocacy and the awareness campaigns. So social media and digital campaigns raise awareness, share personal stories, and advocate for mental health acceptance and support. So these kinds of effort will definitely contribute to normalizing the conversations about mental health. It is not a taboo. It is not something that should not be discussed. That kind of a thing will be removed, and it will normalize conversations about mental health and encourage others to speak up and seek help whenever need. So, by leveraging all these tools, digital technology helps to break down barriers and to create an environment where discussing mental health is more accepted and supported, and ultimately reducing the stigma associated with it.
Right. Thank you so much, Ruddy ma'am, for explaining this so nicely, and you have highlighted some key points when it comes to the use of the digital technology, and of course how they are impacting the mental well-being of students in positive ways is something that we all need to learn about. Now I would like to connect with Dr. Tehseen. Dr. Tehseen, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah. Am I audible for you?
Yes, Dr. Tehseen. So, Dr. Tehseen, we are left with very little time. So, I would really request you to kindly tell us very quickly about all the digital health interventions that are available, for the mental well-being of students.
Yeah, thank you. So rightly we'll take up this question, which are the mental interventions which are available. So rightly the Mr. Ari is suggesting like positively we are taking the technology. Technology using is nothing but some negative effects will be there or something, is it? So like some positive also think we can think about that using of while technology. Like in certain time, we are talking about the mental health and all about. So it is also possible for to reduce this kind of stress or mental illness. All these are possible. It is like some various ways are there which is offering a various range tools and intervention to support individuals in managing their mental well-being. So here I would like to just tell some of the ways that how digital technology responds to mental health. Like first, as it is teletherapy and online counseling. So such we can see so many online platforms and teletherapy as like we can able to connect with our over mobiles or phones, or it might be some online counseling sessions will be there. We can able to take up with that students. So this kind of therapy will be useful. So next one is as a mental health apps, we can say like tracking of their mood or swings of mood, or it might be health connections related also, of which certain mental health apps will be designing, and they are guiding the students and always also the people to more focus on their health. And then online support communities, so which is they are able to support for that as a groups, which is a creation of a online communities. And those who are facing some mental health issues, there are or mental health challenges, they are able to sort out those problems. We can ask our questions. Students can also have a interaction with such kind of groups communication, that interaction will be there. So this is a sense of where community can be crucial for reducing a feeling of isolation alone, or it might be a feeling of mental issues or something. And then next point is crisis intervention and helpline. So when it is comes to that helpline, so certain service providing will be there, or it might be your calling through over phone or text-based crisis. So these will be immediate supporting will be providing for such students. They will offer solution, or they are able to give us suggestions for that in such a what they can do, like some further assistance they will be provided about that mental health issues. And as even it has been discussed, wearable technology. So wearable technology, like it's a tracker of fitness tracker. It can be monitor our about as a physiological related to that indicators like our heartbeat or stress management. So like this kind of like example, smartwatches, such as smartwatches. So they will be providing, they will keep a track on that. What is the mental health issues and students are able to opt, or they are whether they are able or in track or not. And coming to that virtual reality therapy also, where the students they can act for virtual reality, and which is related to that helping individually, so which will be some certain phobias or related to health issues. Then we can say artificial intelligence chatbots. So we are since it is a upcoming technology as a chatbots, chat gpt and artificial intelligence, that is also it can be a ai driven chatbots which offers conversational interfaces. Exactly, it might be a not exactly like they will try to interface, or and even they will receive emotional supports. They will be able to access the information about the mental health. This will be a, of course, it will be not a completely replacement of a human being, but it for certain time and during this time, like they are most probably helpful for that during the any situation. And then next one is digital therapeutics. So it is almost about the design to deliver the evidence-based therapeutic approaches for especially mental health condition. So these may include like structured programs for stress reduction, anxiety management, we can say. So these will be helpful for that. And then data analytics for early detection. Early detection in the sense like some symptoms we can say that, and even changes in behaviors also, which can be include that they can analyze, and even for the, like in particular time also we can provide some facilities, or it might be able to diagnose those such kind of problems and able to treat them accordingly as a mental health issues. So the last one is as a personalized mental health platform. Personalized, that means it might be some recommendations or resource based on the individual preferences, what the individual is preferring, or what students are having individual problems or their usage problems, some usage patterns, and some specific mental health will be, you can say. So it is very important to note that while digital technology can offer valuable support at its largeable scope, so it is not a substitute for professional mental health care. So it is can be adding up as a additional ethical consideration, or it should be very effective. All these mental health tools can be available. We can as use for as a digital technology. It can be in may various as a positive way, so that I can tell that. Yes, ma'am.
Right, ma'am. So now we are left with a few more minutes. So very quickly, what tips you would like to give the students to use digital technology positively for good mental well-being?
Yeah, see, while technology should never replace formal instructions, it can be a valuable tool for students, isn't it? So this some tips that I want to give you, that mindful consumption, like setting up of a timeline, taking a breaks, and even not completely look into that. I mean, the usage of gadgets, and also they can set a consumption breaks while digital devices, and quality interaction. So if I'm using technology, if I'm using laptop, mobile or something, I want to take that whether these quality interaction will be quality or qualitative or not, or with whom I'm talking, or am I able to connect with friends? So what kind of interaction I'm having with friends, or like for example supportive online committees, these will be most positively helpful for that. and balanced use. So maintain balance between the online and offline activities will, like for example, which are the hobbies and exercises they are going to play outside, or it might be when they are using as a digital gadgets also they will be used. Apart from these screens when they are playing, like that we can say, and utilize mental health apps. So as I previously discussed, mental health apps are there which gives mindfulness, meditation, which can give us stress. I mean, they can get support from, and even they can get the guidance too. So the next point is digital detox. So it is a way that to disconnect entirely from that devices, as like for example practicing going before bed 1 hour before we should not see a screen, or we should not use the mobile. So this kind of practice will makes the students to make more as a digital detox for that. And educate yourself. So what terms you are educating, like it might be reliable and healthy information or source of information you are getting from that, and even you are seeking professional help or in terms of educational which can be helpful for you, this will be a more helpful. And creating healthy habits. So healthy habits is nothing but prioritizing like first as your basic needs, like you are setting up boundaries, routines, relaxation, all this there. And then the last one we can say is a self-assessment. So what I have used or what I am doing, it is nothing but just reflecting upon that, whether I am using as a proper gadgets or I am using as a right techniques, right technology for my development or study purpose. So all these things. So it is a crucial to find a balance between both the digital technology and usage. But still, if we follow these kind of healthy habits, obviously we can say that it will be very helpful and useful while using of digital technology for mental well-being also among students.
Absolutely. It will be very useful. Dr. Tehseen Taj and Mr. Ari R, thank you so much for your valuable contribution to this session and for sharing an insight into the positive use of digital technology for mental well-being of the students. Thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now, learners and viewers, it's time for me to wrap up this session called Sahyog. I hope you got the necessary tips when it comes to the mental well-being using digital technology. And before I wrap up, here is a quick update on NCERT textbooks. These textbooks are available across the country, which you can purchase from our different physical sales counters. Also, you can place an online order for the books, and the books will be delivered to you free of cost. All you need to do is to log in to NCERT website. Also, if you wish to download the PDF version or the soft copies of these books, you can definitely log on to NCERT website, Diksha app and ePathshala. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. Namaskar.
तन और मन का रखें ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
तन और मन का रखे ख्याल, जीवन को बनाए खुशहाल।
काउंसलर को बताएं अपना हाल,
काउंसलर को बताए अपना हाल,
जो सुने हमारे मन के सवाल। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। सब मिलकर ले ये प्रण, स्वस्थ हो तन और स्वस्थ हो मन। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844 844 0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844 844 0632।